Warning, the following show may contain strong language, but it's a new team, so maybe they'll act with a bit more decorum. I wouldn't count on it though.
Right, okay, everyone, welcome to a new show in the Adventure Bastards product line. I don't know what to describe it. Continuity.
Franchise.
Franchise. So we've got a whole new team here who are going to be exploring the world of Numenera. So it's a science fantasy world. It's going to be very different to what we were doing with the guys with Call of Cthulhu, but I thought it might be fun to sort of explore some other worlds and other roleplay systems. So if the girls one by one want to go through, introduce who you are and what your character's about, I'm going to go you in the order that you're on my screen, so I'm going to start with Rhea.
I don't want to go first.
That's tits.
I don't know what to say.
Well, can you just tell us about this is Rhea, who's going to be playing...
My name is Rhea.
Can you tell us about your character?
My character's called Virgil Ellis, and he's a charming glaive. And he was in the military, and he has friends who still serve, and his former commander remembers him well.
I bet he does. Emmy, do you want to go next?
Okay, I'm Emmy. My character is called Ia. I'm watching Lauren's face. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am a nano, and I have fire abilities. I belong to a social secret club.
Good for you. Laura?
Wait, I'm trying to find. Did I write? I don't know if I wrote any of this. Like, they've all got like military training and stuff.
It's this was like the stuff you wrote in your background.
It's just the background.
Oh, okay, sure, okay. I'm Laura. My character's called Dea. She's a glaive, a graceful glaive who wields two weapons at once. So I swing stuff with two hands and kill things. That's like
multitask.
What does it say? I have no formal training. I have entirely natural abilities, and again, should we say? No, that's it. Yeah, that's all it says.
That's fine. And Lauren?
I'm Lauren, obviously. My character's name is Jax, and she is a clever Jack who hunts with great skill. She's a member of the Guild of Explorers, who specialize in uncovering great mysteries. And she's actually a bounty hunter. So, yeah,
Okay.
different mysterious things.
Okay, so anyone watching at home, this Numenera's got it's still designed to be quite story based, like Call of Cthulhu, but it's a little bit more. There's a lot more to the rules. So I'm a little bit worried how well this is going to go in terms of my GM abilities. But so you'll have to bear with us if this is a bit slow as we're sort of picking it up. I'll do my best, and I'm sure everyone else will. Well, maybe not Rhea. She won't do her best. She'll...
No.
About halfway.
Right, so you guys are in the world of Numenera, which is set, I think, a billion years in the future of Earth. The idea is it's been that, 8 entire civilizations have come and gone, and the world now is kind of, littered with the remnants of all these old civilizations. So there's lots of weird and strange things that people don't really understand all over the world. And so it's kind of meant to be kind of a science fantasy setting. Right now, as the adventure begins, our team here have sort of been spurred on by Virgil's character, who is just about to find out that Virgil is on a mission to deliver a message to the city of Nebelich in the south, but you don't actually know what you're delivering or why. but
Okay.
it's very important that you do nonetheless. Jax sort of decided to tag along because Jax heard there was a bit of cash in it, and along the way, as you guys got into trouble, you were joined by Aya and Ia and Dea. I'm really going to trouble with Ia.
Yeah.
Who kind of met you ladies as you were getting into some various shenanigans and antics along the way, and decided that you were going to get killed if they left you on your own. At this point, you guys have travelled over through the Black how are you supposed to pronounce that? The Black Range or whatever, the mountains anyway. You guys have travelled over the mountains and are heading to the south via the Beyond to get away from the more civilized areas of the country, which is for good and bad because there's possibly more dangers, but maybe less people who will know who you are on this side of the mountains. As things start out, you guys are intersecting something called the Wandering Walk, which is a pilgrimage that people from this land often go on to sort of explore. People have all sorts of rationales for why they're on this pilgrimage, but you guys aren't. You're just kind of like intersecting on the way as you're on your own journey. People at the pilgrims are generally called peregrines.
Perrin.
Yeah, I did think that. Thanks for that. So as the adventure starts, you guys have you've just finished crossing the mountain range, and you're at an area called the Mouth Cairns. Need my little description here. So these are shallow circular hollows marked out in the ground, and they kind of have a round wall built around them from the jaws of dead peregrines. These kind of little hollow.
Perrin?
It's a sad time for my family. But yeah, this is a kind of a campsite that people from the pilgrimage kind of rest on their way. It's considered a sacred place where even the most sort of ruthless mobs and stuff wouldn't commit wouldn't acts of violence in this kind of place, because there's legends of the what did it say here? Even those who don't believe in this, I'm trying to read from the book here, but it's basically the idea is that this is the kind of place that's everyone's considered safe for the night, kind of when they're camping down. So there's a fair bit of reading at the start of this, but we'll get through it and then we'll get into what you guys want to do. It says the camp is mostly peaceful, with about a dozen travellers sharing their sleeping and cooking space. This kind of area is known for a light swarm that people often come to see, but there's no light swarm at the moment. It's getting into the night, so there are stars and glow globes and a little drink, and the weather in the lee. Oh, fucking hell, who wrote this? The weather in the lee of the structure is dry and passable. In the early evening, you hear disgruntled. Basically, people are in the camp are annoyed that the light swarm isn't happening. There's lots of sort of rumours circulating around something called the Iron Wind, which you'll have heard of before. The Iron Wind's a sort of dark cloud of nanites that goes across the land and transforms anything it hits into something else. So you kind of don't want to be there if the Iron Wind's about. But people mostly think it's just sort of tales and rumours and things like that. There's all sorts of people swapping stories as they set up for the night. The only thing that sounds vaguely of interest is a lot of talk of a bunch of rash of deaths in the area, and the group kind of gets a bit more uptight about that. One man insists that it's just rumours, and that but then people are like arguing back and forth. Oh, my mother saw it with my own eyes, all this kind of thing. But mostly it's just a lot of talk, and nothing particularly happens in the evening. Everyone's just sort of settling down and getting ready for the night. Now, this is why I said that this is a bit of a weird start to this game. I don't normally interject like this, but it kind of then gives you a chance, if you want to interact with the people in the camp for the night before you go to bed, or you can just go to sleep. So it's up to you.
Hi.
Can we kill them?
I like that. Just arrive in the sacred place, and straight away let's just get some murder on.
Let's kill people.
Sorry, Perrin, where's the place what's the name of the town we're going to? What's it called again?
You're a long way from there. This is where you're heading eventually.
Okay, sure.
You're eventually heading to a city called Nebelich. It's in the south. It's at the south coast. It's a long ways off. You're not going to be reaching.
Southwest or south?
Southeast.
Okay. Sure.
You won't be reaching.
Just big nosy on the map.
Can you read the map?
I can see. Yeah.
I mean, that's your ultimate destination, but you're quite a lot. You're weeks of travel away from there right now.
Cool.
I mean, it's hard to. I mean, actually, I can ping the map for you. Actually, so if you're looking at the map screen, why didn't that ping work? there's a ping tool that the guys always use all the time, and I don't seem to be able to use it right now. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, that's working.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Where is the map?
Oh, if you-
Well, I can see someone's drawn a big dick on the map.
I wonder who
Where's
that
the map?
That's not me. So anyway,
was.
not
Aaron,
me.
are you sure?
you've got.
So,
I found the map. Oh, there's a penis.
I'm drawn. Yeah. That's what you're heading towards the
where we are?
penis. You're heading towards the penis.
see, Rhea and Laura have the same colour, so...
No, look. So
Heading
you,
towards the peak.
I'm drawing a line on the map. That's where you guys are right now. You just crossed
Oh,
the
I
mountain
see.
range.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering which side of the mountains we were on.
You've arrived around here, and you're heading south towards the penis town. This is the problem with Roll20, because this is exactly what the guys do as well. You give them
Yeah.
drawing tools, and they draw penises on the map. I thought you ladies would give it a classier kind of experience.
Sorry, that was my fault.
As bad as Johnny. if that-
Can we clear it?
Right. So the viewers at home can't see any of this, but they are drawing penises on the map of the world.
No, we're not. Don't
Emmy mainly.
It won't let me draw freehand. It only lets me draw... Oh, there we go.
Oh no. 1,000 penises.
That's a lot thicker than I thought it would be.
That's what she said.
Anyway,
So anyway, after the penises. Okay, so do we want to go to bed or do we want to do something?
I'm gonna have
I
a...
have no time for these peasants.
I'm gonna go talk to the peasants.
Yeah, I wanted to get
What?
some information.
Sure, you can talk to the pilgrims.
Who is the richest looking person there?
To be honest, most of the people on the walk look pretty run down and ragged already.
They're on a pilgrimage.
Um,
They're not going to be carrying riches with them.
You guys look like the most wealthy people there because you're the least covered in shit.
Don't you dare take anything off me, Lauren, I swear to
Just
God.
talk to us. We're obviously the best people here.
Okay, who is the least rough looking person?
So the guy telling the story about how his mother had seen the Iron Wind with his own eyes, he seems quite jovial.
Okay, I go over and offer him a drink of my whiskey,
Wait,
Well.
out already.
which I have.
The guy's actually very pleased. The guy's pleased about that. He's very thankful. Says, thanks very much. It's been a while since I've had a drop of anything that's not water.
Yeah, well, coming through that big mountain range will dry you up a bit, so...
I said,
don't
oh no,
worry.
actually we've come from the north. We're following the
Oh.
Wandering Walk.
Is there no whiskey up north?
Not this side of the mountains, really.
Oh,
my
okay, well, enjoy, friend.
He's
What's
just swigging away at it while you can. Just
Yeah, well, I'll take that back, thanks. So you said that your mom had seen the Iron Wind.
Yes.
Where?
Where? She said a few days back. She said she's got augmented eyes, and she has mech eyes, and trust me, she sees everything. But she saw it coming in from the east.
She has mech eyes. Well,
Mech-
she's like half robot.
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of people who are augmented in this day and age.
Laser robot eyes. Oh my god.
The east is like where we're going, so that can
No, you
Like
got-
going south.
No,
so it's not going to affect us.
should we go? I don't know. It sounds interesting.
I don't want to be anywhere near that shit.
Yeah.
I want to be near it.
Yeah, the Iron Wind it's like the kind of thing that when it touches your arm, it would turn it into a tentacle kind of thing.
Oh, okay. No, let's not go there.
But it could also turn my arm into cake.
Yeah, it could. It could be. It's essentially a series of nanomachines gone completely haywire that just
Oh.
reconstruct anything they touch.
That's awfully dangerous.
That's
How'd
really
they not
cool.
wipe
but
out
let's not
cities?
go near it.
But yeah, he says he hopes his mother's wrong. She tells a lot of stories, but he tends to believe her when it comes to a matter of serious danger like that.
So how far away was it when she saw it?
I mean, this was a few days back, so it's to the northeast towards the Great Slab.
All right. Okay. Well, we're a while away from there, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. What about all these people been dying? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, it's just rumors. I've not seen any evidence of it. I mean, wherever you stop, everyone has their own sort of tales. You know, it's the way people pass the time in the campsites. Everyone wants to tell the exciting story that everyone's thinking about the next morning.
Oh, well, if no one's actually got any decent information, then I can't be bothered. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye.
Good
I
night.
already went to bed.
Can I spoon Ria's character?
Well,
No, you can't.
she's already snoring away, so.
I'm a little drunk and I'm looking for some companionship.
Well, I'm the only person with a tent, so.
I'm gonna crawl into your tent.
No, you're not.
You're already
The
asleep.
way is barred, you shall not pass.
It's not. I can get in.
No,
I
you
can sneak
have to
in.
roll. You have
I
to
can
roll.
I'll have to I can sneak in.
Do you want to roll to sneak into Ria's tent?
Yes.
Wow.
Ria,
First rule of the
did you
day.
lock the tent in any way?
Huh?
Did you secure the tent in any way?
And do they have zips in this time and age?
Well, they have. Yeah, it's the future, you know.
She's got mechanical eyes. Of course they have zip.
And yeah, it's zipped up.
It's zipped up. Well, I think.
With a padlock on the outside.
Oh, you know what?
The
It's got,
inside.
it's got a padlock. Okay, well, I actually happen to have a lockpicking kit, so.
Are you that desperate?
Do you want to roll to pick the lock on Ria's tent?
Yeah, sure.
I would.
You and I are just gonna go over here and go to bed.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah.
All right. This is while you're doing. Those two go to sleep. You have to.
She's gone again.
I'm here. No, I'm here.
So this is a level 4 task. So you need to. You're gonna need to roll a d20 and get above a 12 to pick the lock.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this.
So you pick the lock and you're in Virgil's tent.
I'm
Did you wake Rhea up?
thinking of whiskey, and I'm just gonna crawl in quietly.
Yeah, I'm already asleep, so.
So I get in and I zip it behind me and I just go to sleep.
Is Rhea,
Pass out,
are you
probably.
are you a male character, Rhea? Are you the only male
Yeah.
character? Yeah. Okay.
She's trying to seduce my character.
I'm not. I just want to go to sleep.
Okay, that's fair.
I just pass out, I guess.
Well, I have a bed thing, don't I? Let me check. Don't I have a bed thing?
I'll lower your camera's cut out again.
I know. Yeah, I can
Alright.
see it.
Yeah, I have a bedroll, so I'm just gonna bedroll it up and fall asleep.
Leave them to do whatever they're doing in the tent.
Well, they do it every day apparently, so I'll just leave them to it.
Right.
Rhea would learn by now.
Lauren doesn't crawl into my bed because I set myself on fire every time she does.
She's learned from that mistake already. Right, so the night. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh yes, so late into the evening, talk of odd wounds and dead bodies leaves everyone chilled despite the soft air, and discussion finds many of the circle awake long after the usual hours. Still, in the end, everyone sleeps as they must, and there are not a few who find themselves surprised to wake up in the morning whole and unharmed. There's something delicious about opening your eyes to a lifting light and realizing that it's neither the glow of the afterlife nor the shine from the falling blade of a knife. This realization gives the morning's activity a boisterous and camaraderie feel. So
Feels good to not be murdered in my sleep.
Yeah, basically,
I guess.
these
Like-
that's basically
I'll
what
be
it
honest though, Virgil probably feels like he nearly was when he wakes up with you next to him.
I'll
He's
probably
gonna be
feel
like,
asleep.
not again.
Yeah,
Why,
pretty
woman?
much.
Why?
Everyone apart from Virgil wakes up happy not to be dead. Virgil, I assume you wake up to be annoyed to find Jax in your tent again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd probably have to be woken up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's alright because I've got my vibrating rods.
Oh god, I forgot.
No.
Exactly 15 minutes before dawn.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain your rods to everyone?
Oh yeah. It's pretty much an alarm clock. It's 2 vibrating rods that go off 15 minutes before dawn.
So you're up first anyway to find a drunk
Yeah.
passed out Jax next to you in the tent
Yeah, pretty much.
again.
Again.
As usual.
Business as usual.
So yeah, as everyone's waking up and getting up and packing their bags, getting ready to go on with the day. As you break camp, there's a sound of hooves in the distance from far away. It's perhaps the sound of an army or a huge number of creatures making their way towards the hollow. Although there's no sight of such a thing, not even from the augmented eyes of that gentleman's mother. Eventually, however, the augmented woman makes out that it's actually just one creature, a scutamorph, coming towards the camp. I'll explain what a scutamorph is. Scutamorph is like. Hold on a sec, sorry. This book's a bit disorganised. I was going to blame the book every time I struggle.
Bad craftsman blames his
exactly. So scutamorphs look like huge brown centipedes or millipedes. They're absolutely massive, basically.
No thanks.
Do they eat humans?
Mostly they're passive. They're not usually violent creatures.
But this one is, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily. Calm down here. Calm down here.
Well, it's running towards the town thing.
So I'll explain. So the woman wakes out that it's a scutamorph coming across the sands from the direction of the false woods to the north, just to the short distance to the northeast. It's coming at a really fast pace, and it has 2 riders aboard it, which is unusual because people don't generally ride scutamorphs. People generally leave them alone.
It's probably fine.
There's a low murmur from the group at this news. Herds of scutamorphs fill the false woods to the northeast, you'll see if you see the woods. But basically, the woods to the northeast are filled with scutamorphs. But nobody ever rides them. And so everyone's asking this woman, "Are you sure what you're seeing?" But yeah, after a short while, the creature starts to get closer, and you see that it is actually this weird sort of centipede thing with 2 people on board it coming towards you.
Do the people seem to be wielding weapons, or does it seem to be dangerous in any way?
So one of the riders is a young man, clearly injured from a fight of some kind. His wounds look serious, but maybe not necessarily like life-threatening. The other rider is barely older than a girl. Is clearly distraught. But neither of them have got the markings of peregrines. Neither of them are stained with the green hem of this area.
Okay.
What?
Probably fine.
Probably fine. Everything's just probably fine.
This is fine.
Okay, sure.
This is fine.
Do horses exist in this world?
I knew that was coming.
Probably there's probably creatures that are descendant of horses, but nothing in this region.
Okay,
No.
I want one. We'll get there eventually.
So let's go back to the fact that there's someone who's quite a bit wounded.
You just wait for them to get here.
Well, they're arriving at the camp now.
Okay, go down and see them.
We should go listen.
I guess I could stumble down.
The guy says, my name's Patel. This is my sister, Saria. Says we're just we're looking for help. We've just come from our camp in the False Woods. We've been our whole family's been attacked by a bunch of creatures. We're looking for help.
What happened?
These creatures called Palones, and they've attacked our village. He says, Patel says, please, can you take my sister to Cillian Basin? She needs protection. We need to get her away from here.
Is
Why?
this a what? Yeah, is she
Why
okay?
can't he do it?
Oh, I need to go back. I need to go back and help my family. Like I
To
can't.
be honest, it doesn't look like you're going to be helping anyone, considering how knackered you look. So
I
why
see.
don't you just ride your little centipede, and take your sister, and we'll go and have a look in the woods?
Can we have the centipede?
Is there a reward?
He says like, I mean, we're a very poor village. We don't have much, but we would appreciate any help we can get. I really need to get my sister to Cillian Basin to get help, but I need to go back there. I need to get back to and help my family. So I don't know, like.
Is
Yeah,
he
but we've
is he
got our own
taking
stuff.
is he taking his sister there because he wants to keep her safe, or is she something quite special?
He's kind of reluctant to talk about it. He just says that she needs to be kept safe.
Look, mate, can you just be honest? If you want our help, then you're going to need to be straight up with us. Why can't you take your sister? Why can't you just get some people to go help your village? And why can't you take your sister? Why do we have to take your sister?
Can you give me a roll, Lauren?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, does anyone have like persuasion
I
or like
was- I-
charm or something?
I have.
Like...
I have.
I've got
I've got pleasant social interaction.
That seems
What?
fine.
Why?
That's like the polar opposite of you normally.
Wow.
Well, so
I've
maybe
got lies and trickery.
Virgil might be the best one to give this a go, but we need to do an intellect roll basically to see if he'll open up to you anymore.
Okay.
So it would normally be a 4, but because you've got pleasant social interaction, it would only be a 3. So you need to get a 9 or above.
Is this a D20?
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Oh, leaving the rolls to me.
Oh, perfect. Right.
I think that was overkill.
So
That's like everything, surely.
He tells me his whole life story.
I'm wearing blue pants right now.
So Patel takes Virgil to one side. He's not comfortable with the rest of you, but with
What's wrong with me?
Trunk.
Bros before hosts.
You literally
and can smell the booze. It's like Patel's like, look,
Wow,
I can smell the booze on that your friend's on your friend. Look, I'll talk to you. You seem pleasant.
Whatever.
Being judged and
He says, "Look, my sister is special. She's a Beale, which gives her like mild genetic telepathic powers. She's the one controlling the Scuttermorph, but she's something's been happening. Some strangeness seems to be gripping the whole region. I need to get her to Cillian Basin to see if I can get some help for her. It's whatever's happening around here. I don't know. It's really affected her mind. She used to be really happy and chatty, and right now I can barely get 2 words out of her."
Oh, okay.
So I need to get her to Cillian Basin, and I need to go back to the woods myself to help my family.
How far is this basin?
But both the woods and the woods are about one day's ride to the northeast or walk to the northeast, and the Cillian Basin is about 1 day's walk to the southwest.
So we're already going south-ish anyway.
Yeah, they're both equidistant basically.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
Southwest be
then-
back across the mountains? No.
No, we're heading south anyway.
Yeah, this wouldn't be back across the mountains. This is just this isn't like that far along. It's just basically a short, like the woods where he's come from with his village is just a little bit to the north, and the town he's trying to get his sister to is to the south.
Yeah, I don't
So he
see
says-
why we couldn't take her with us then.
So he says if you take my sister, then if you can take my sister, I can head back to the town and try and defend the village.
Can we
Yeah.
not do something about his injuries first?
If you guys have any healing stuff you could help him, but I don't know if you.
Have anything?
Don't we all have a first aid kit?
Oh yeah. Can we?
In our
assuming
packs.
That means we can use it, right?
I don't know how the first aid kit works actually. Give me 2 seconds. It's in the index.
So we don't want to go and like protect the village. You just
No,
wanna-
it's not the village.
They've got no money anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use this little Rain Man girl and get her to like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She sounds useful.
I should interject, by the way, just so you're aware. The way XP is awarded in the game is not for combat or for money. It's all done on exploration. I'm only mentioning it just so you understand what the intrinsic goal of the game is, rather than focusing on money or something like that.
Okay, Lauren. Or Jax.
That's not to redirect what you're doing now. It's more just so you understand that like the way the game rewards you is for exploring the world rather than anything else.
Okay.
Okay. So then we should go to the village?
No, I'm not suggesting it to change what you're doing. It's just that Lauren said, well, they haven't got any money. There's no point going there. And you can play that way. I'm just saying that like the
That's just what my character
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So.
But I'm just trying to explain that the way the game is structured in terms of how it rewards you for exploration and the things you find and see, rather than killing. Like you don't get XP for killing monsters in this game, for example.
I don't want to meet any monsters.
I don't know about the first aid kit, but we can give it a go anyway. Someone want to try and heal him up?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Trying to set him on fire.
I will not set him on fire. So rude. What if I got a roll?
Just checking your stats. 2 seconds. I guess this would be an intellect roll on probably. I would say this is difficult challenge, so you need to roll a 12 or above.
Do I need to click any of my pools for this?
Not unless you want to like put extra effort into healing the guy.
I'm wondering if I should, because I don't want to fuck it up.
No, you
Why
think-
does it matter?
No,
yeah,
don't
you won't.
bother.
You're not gonna kill him. Like, it'll be fine.
But, well,
You roll a 1.
I roll one and set him on fire.
Exactly.
That's fine. You'll just sear his wound shut. It's like-
Oops.
well,
Right, well, he's dead, so...
Come on!
Yeah, I mean, so essentially, rolling a 1 always has a consequence in this game.
Ellie, what did you do?
No!
I did warn you.
That's
So you
because
try to
me, I
you
got
try
a
to patch
natural
you,
20.
the guy you try to patch this guy up, but actually like you make a misstep with the first aid kit and you knock him unconscious.
No!
It's like, go for
Sorry
his
guys, we have
pocket.
to go to the village now. Change your plans!
The girl screams for her brother, and
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just go to the village.
Good job,
I
Ia.
don't mind going to the village.
I
Can
don't
we,
think she'll
like,
trust us.
calm down the girl? Like,
Yeah, can I
Girl.
soothe her with my voice?
no,
no. I got this. I'm good with kids.
Are you?
Look,
Oh,
So what have you done? What have you done?
you need to calm down. It's fine. She's just really bad at first aid. It was probably a mistake. She was trying to help. Unfortunately, she's completely incompetent, but you can't be angry about the complete lack of any ability to do anything whatsoever. You see these things happen in life, and you're just a kid. You'll understand
She said,
horrible, crippling failure in your own time.
I hate you.
she says, please just help me get him back on the Scuttermorph. I'll need to take him with me to Cillian Basin. I need to get him healed.
He's gonna be pissed when he wakes up and he finds out he's not in his village.
I'm going to tell you now. That was all my plan. So now he goes and go gets
She said
field stuff, and
she begs you to please go help her family.
We will go help her.
Do you
Family.
know the way to this village?
You guys.
I don't trust her to go on her own. She's just a girl.
She insists that she can do it. She's like, no, I know I'm in a state, but I can ride this thing. It's not far.
Okay, well, will you like? Have you got a phone number or something? Like,
Just call
Can you
911.
give us
I'll
one
see
bell
you.
when you get there?
do you know what? When you get there, just like don't go anywhere, and because Ia's responsible for this, so she's gonna make it up to you. So you need to stay in the village until we get there, and then you can ask her for whatever you want. We're knocking out your brother.
This guy basically just risked his life to get her away from the village? Why are we taking her back there? That seems like a
No,
really
she's going to
dumb
the
idea.
new
She's
place.
Oh, the new village. Oh, okay,
Place.
no.
We're
Oh,
gonna go to the village.
Okay, right. Okay.
I really don't want to
I'm
go to the
gonna say-
village.
Yeah, in the opposite direction to where we actually
Tell you
are.
what, I'll go with the
You know
girl
what?
because I don't want to fight any monsters
Yeah,
and
can we
die.
split up because this was not my mistake.
She says she can't make you go. She can't make you help her, but like you've kind of really screwed them.
Well, you think this one little injured kid was really going to help save the rest of your village?
Can we roll first aid on him again to wake him up?
You could try, but you're only going to make it worse. If you fail again.
Sure.
I mean, at this point, it's going to
You
have.
gave me a 1.
If you want to try again, you'll have to use one effort to try it, and
I should have put effort in.
and the consequence will be worse if you fail. So it's up to you.
You wouldn't, even with effort, and you rolled a 1, it wouldn't have been. It's probably better you didn't. Okay.
Well, whatever we're going to do, we're wasting time at the moment. So what is it that's attacking the village?
She says, well, she's like in and out of consciousness. Basically, she's like a bit of a mess.
Oh.
Calm down.
Don't shake her!
She says
She needs
that
to-
she says
She needs to take responsibility. She's the adult of her family now.
the Palones started attacking us. Please help them.
We should just
Right,
go. People
I know what
dying.
that is.
The who?
Palones. You probably do know what they are. I can explain what they are if you want.
Yeah, that'd be
Please do.
helpful
I'd like to
in
know
my
what
decision
I'm
as to whether I'm going to die to them or not.
We're not gonna die. We'll be fine.
So unimpressed right now.
You're supposed to be charming.
Yeah, well, I'm not when people fuck everything up. That's
So-
what I have rage on the end as well, you know.
Yeah, you do.
So Palones are these like disc-like creatures, like kind of like floating bubbles, like a frisbee-shaped kind of thing. They reflect light. They've got no discernible features and are semi-transparent. They're kind of like jellyfish in the water, and they're basically nearly invisible. And they kind of move. They kind of float along in migratory patterns. Generally, they're not combative unless provoked.
So how can they hurt people if they're just jelly? Do they sting you or?
That's like asking how can jellyfish kill people.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Hold on a
It's
sec.
not a jellyfish.
So I said they were like frisbee shaped. The sides of them is very sharp, like a thin blade.
Oh Christ.
Grim.
Let's not go there.
What? No, it's fine. They're not even aggressive like normally. So something's like
They're
happened.
attacking the village, and look at that kid. Look at what they did to him.
Yeah,
Well,
but, like,
they're not
how
trained warriors. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Neither am I.
Yes, you are. You've got like
You have had military training.
No, I
that's
haven't.
me.
you've got a
You
crossbow.
did
Just
military training.
stand at the back and
Something.
fire.
I don't want to. This is not a good idea.
You're fucking useless. Can we trade Lauren in for like someone else?
No, I'm with Lauren.
I'm useless in keeping myself alive. Notice how I didn't knock someone unconscious just now.
Parents not
It's
going to give us a challenge that's gonna kill level ones. Like, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
We should go save their family, and maybe we will learn something interesting.
They just don't see your faces. You literally want to go around avoiding combat.
Yeah, it's literally what it feels like right now.
Why would I want to get into combat? I don't want to get hurt.
I don't. The thing is, I don't want to go the opposite way to the way that we're meant to be going.
Yeah, that seems so counterproductive.
It's only a day. Would you say it's only a day out of the day?
A day there, a day kicking frisbees in the face, a day recovering from thousands of stinging paper cuts because
I'm
these
sure,
stupid jellyfish frisbees have cut us all to shit, and then a day coming back, and then who knows where this crazy psychic centipede girl's gone
Sorry,
after that.
I should have said about half a day. By the way, that was my mistake.
There you go. Have
Half a day. There you go.
Yeah.
Can we take the centipede?
No, because only she can control it with her mind powers.
And we can't take her back because the bubbles will kill her.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Do we have any mode of transport? Do we have to walk?
Yeah,
we
you have to walk. I'm afraid.
There's no one in the place what we're at that will give us something to travel on.
They're on a pilgrimage. They're walking.
Everyone's walking?
Yeah.
Unless you want to ride a person.
No, but there might be like a donkey or something.
No, they're all got meager possessions.
I'd rather
What's
walk
a
than ride
donkey?
a donkey.
If we ever come across a fucking donkey, you're not getting on it.
Somehow, a billion years in the future of Earth, I doubt we're going to come across any donkeys.
Can you please put a
I
donkey
feel
in
like
this?
a cybernetic donkey. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna regret when I have my cyber donkey.
We'll see.
Yeah, me and Emmy will just be fun.
Anyway,
donkey.
so while you guys are arguing, Seria takes off on the Scuttermorph, heading off to.
Oh,
heading...
someone stop her! Someone grab the centipede!
She's gone.
Going where? Going.
She's
back
going to the south towards the.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Towards...
need to go.
I don't understand how this is my responsibility.
Well, we can't.
Can we
catch-
play rock paper scissors or something? To
Yes.
where to go.
Okay, right.
Okay. So,
It's not gonna
Between
work.
four of us, yeah, it has to go like two. Okay, you and Emmy do it, because you're
Okay.
like...
so
Yeah.
I win, we go south,
Better
you
do
win.
it. I just seem to be very lucky today.
Doesn't matter. I win, we go south, you win, we go north. Okay, does that sound fair?
Fine.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. If I get killed,
So,
I swear to God.
to the village.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
As far
you're
as
going to head to the
the
false woods to the north then, basically.
Woo.
Yeah.
Right.
Parents said the game rewards us for exploring, so I'm sure if we explore more... It's
No.
like...
I like to explore in the
This
direction
is
we're
just to
meant to
get
be
to the
going.
end point.
I like to explore staying alive.
Probably will. If you die to a jellyfish, then you're probably not cut out for this.
Right.
It's alright,
None of
I'll-
us have got no idea of the system and like what the enemies are like, and if they will be like, if they are hard, then we learn a lesson. If not, then it'll be fine.
I think it's safer to practice with jellyfish.